Vicious woman, you'll pay for this.
Wen Nuan's past is a fire she cannot outrun, even in prestigious halls.
Lin Xue's lies tore through the lobby, unaware of the dangerous secret I carry.
In the penthouse, ruthless heir Qin Xiao deals with his own traps.
Oh my, ladies, why haven't you gone in yet? Lord Qin is about to explode in there. Whoever can stay in there for a minute without being kicked out, the Qin family will reward you $1 million. Whoever stays the night, the Qin family will ensure your fortune forever. Don't just stand there, get in now.
I didn't know then that the man behind that door was a beast backed into a corner by his own family's schemes.
Assistant Joe spots a waitress, a solution to his master's problem.
Before I could explain, I was shoved into the suite. Fate had closed the door.
I'm not cosplaying.
The nightmare continues as Wen Nuan's relatives prepare to sell her off.
My relatives only care about the dowry from an old man.
If you don't come back today, I'll leave your parents' bodies to rot and stench. Don't expect me to bury those two losers.
They used my parents' dignity as a weapon. I had no choice but to return to the man from the hotel and offer him the only thing I had left.
Wen Nuan swallows her pride to secure her parents' peace.
I made a pact with the devil, $50,000 for my soul.
What? Is what you said still true?
He looked at me with such contempt, as if I were just another gold digger. He didn't know the weight of the dirt I needed to buy for those graves.
Months later, Qin Xiao buys the hotel, claiming no interest in the vanished girl.
She's just a gold digger. Why would I look for her?
I was hiding in the crowd of employees, praying he wouldn't recognize the girl who had sold herself to him in the dark.
The grand inspection begins as the billionaire makes his tense entrance.
He walked in, and I froze. My most shameful memory is now my boss.
Welcome, Lord Qin.
A crisis erupts, testing Wen Nuan's character.
A child was choking. I had to save a life.
It's okay now.
In that moment of chaos, Wen Nuan's selflessness shines brighter than any diamond, catching the eye of the man who thought he knew her kind. Lin Xue tries to bully Wen Nuan, but Qin Xiao intervenes.
Instead of a reprimand, Qin Xiao defended me. Someone finally stood up for me.
It's you who should be punished. When a child dining in this hotel has an accident, none of you except her bothered to help with first aid. If I remember correctly,
He rewards her bravery.
Qin Group is fair. You acted decisively and handled the first aid professionally. Per regulations, you get a bonus of $3,000.
The pieces of the puzzle begin to fall into place for Qin Xiao as he connects the tragic story of the waitress with the girl from that fateful night.
I could feel his suspicion growing. Every time our eyes met, I felt like he was peeling back the layers of my lies.
Could it really be her?
Jealous Lin Xue drags Wen Nuan to the infirmary to expose her.
They treated me like an animal, trying to strip my dignity.
Still stubborn? Whether you're sick or not isn't up to you to decide. You there, pin her down on the bed and strip her.
I fought with everything I had. I wasn't just fighting for myself anymore. I was fighting for the life inside me.
Just as the situation reaches a breaking point, the doors fly open. Qin Xiao arrives like a vengeful god to reclaim what is his.
I called out his name, a desperate plea in the dark. And for the first time, the man who had bought me was the only one who could save me.
Lord Qin, wait.
He swept me into his arms, but as we left that room of horrors, I realized my troubles were far from over. He had saved me from Lin Xue, but who would save me from him once he realized I was carrying the Qin family heir? The real battle for my survival was only just beginning.
She's the one who seduced you and broke the hotel rules. I was teaching her a lesson for you.
He swept me into his arms, but the safety of his embrace felt like a gilded cage. I wondered if the man who saved me from Lin Xue would become my greatest threat once he discovered the secret I was hiding. Lin Xue's lies were falling apart, yet her desperation only made the air in the infirmary more toxic.
Lin Xue tries to deflect her cruelty by painting herself as a loyal enforcer of his rules, but she has forgotten one thing. Qin Xiao loathes being manipulated more than he loathes the weak.
Send her to the asylum.
The billionaire's patience has reached its limit. In his world, there is no room for mistakes, only consequences. He doesn't just fire her, he erases her from his sight.
I watched her get dragged away, screaming for mercy that would never come. Seeing his coldness up close made my blood run cold. If this is how he treats those who love him, what would he do to the girl who tricked him into fatherhood?
Qin Xiao isn't finished. His next demand sends Wen Nuan into a panic.
A hospital checkup is a death sentence for my secret. I must refuse.
It's just a scratch. No need for a hospital.
He treats me like a toy, but my fear is now rage. I am no property.
Qin, I might just be a server, but please respect me. I just want to use my own hard work to make money.
For the first time, the powerful heir sees a glimpse of the iron beneath her soft exterior. Her defiance is a language he didn't expect a waitress to speak. Instead of punishment, he offers cash, a solution that feels like an insult.
I want to refuse the money, but I need it for my survival. He asks if I'm pregnant. My heart hammers as I search for any warmth in him.
Lord Qin, do you like children?
To Qin Xiao, children are a burden, crushing Wen Nuan's hope.
He'll never want this baby. I must end this now.
So, he doesn't like children. then I definitely can't tell him. This baby, I can't keep it.
As Wen Nuan struggles, old Madame Qin suspects her son is the problem.
Nonsense. Gifted? If he were, why haven't I had a grandchild all these years?
Fate has a cruel sense of humor. In the very hospital where Wen Nuan seeks to end her pregnancy, the Qin matriarch is lurking. A chance encounter leads to a revelation that changes the family's destiny forever.
She was here for a pregnancy check, 6 weeks along.
I didn't see her watching me. I was too consumed by my own grief to realize that the most powerful woman in the city had just found her golden ticket.
Learning of the pregnancy, the old madame issues a command like a declaration of war.
The child in her belly is the only heir of our the Qin family. Go and find her. Immediately. If she loses even a hair, I will hold you accountable.
Wen Nuan's greedy relatives also hunt her, seeking profit from her misery.
My relatives are back, only caring about the price on my head.
Nuan, come home with us right now. Boss Wang is waiting for you.
Back at the office, the final piece of the puzzle falls into place for Qin Xiao. Assistant Joe brings the records that strip away his last excuse for hating the girl from the hotel.
He finally knows. I didn't sell myself for millions or for greed. I sold my soul for $50,000 just to give my parents a place to rest. The gold digger he despised never existed.
It was 50,000. She had no other choice. She did it to bury her father. She's definitely not some gold digger.
While Qin Xiao grapples with guilt, Wen Nuan's family sells her like a prize.
Locked in the warehouse, I used my only weapon, the truth of my pregnancy.
Don't touch me. I'm pregnant.
Qin Xiao's guilt turns into a frantic need to save the woman he wronged.
I prayed for a miracle, unaware I was everything to the man racing toward me.
The doors of the warehouse are kicked open, and the billionaire heir steps out of the light like a vengeful god. He doesn't just come for a waitress, he comes to claim his family.
She is my woman, and she is carrying my child. If you touch her, it's the same as touching me, Qin Xiao.
Hearing him say those words in front of everyone, it felt like the world had stopped. He knew. He knew about the baby, and for the first time, he didn't look at me with contempt.
The rescue is over, but they must now face the reality they created.
I offered to end it, but his eyes were now commanding and protective.
I said, keep the baby.
A $300 million marriage is the only way he knows to fix things.
I signed the contract for my child. I am no longer a waitress, but a contractor.
300 million? Fine. This way, the baby can come into this world.
The deal is sealed. The secret is out.
I entered the villa as a prisoner of a contract. Is this home or a cage?
Someone come here. Bring in all the gifts for my daughter-in-law.
The $300 million contract turned Wen Nuan's life into a gilded cage, but the cage was lined with more gold than she ever imagined. Qin Xiao's mother arrived like a hurricane of luxury, officially declaring her the new daughter-in-law of the Qin family.
I was still reeling from the contract when the gifts started piling up: villas, heirlooms, and limited edition bags. It felt less like a welcome and more like I was being branded as Qin family property.
Mom?
Under the overwhelming pressure of the matriarch's affection, Wen Nuan finally gives in and acknowledges her new status.
Calling her mom felt like a betrayal of my own reality, but in this house, compliance is the only way to survive.
Wen Nuan refuses a public wedding to keep their paper marriage a secret.
A public wedding would just make an eventual separation more painful.
This is just a secret contract marriage. If we have a big wedding and separate later, it will surely cause trouble for Lord Qin. So, we don't plan to have a wedding.
Qin Xiao's mother isn't interested in secrets or contracts. She wants results. She forces Wen Nuan into a provocative outfit and pushes her straight into her husband's bedroom.
I felt like a sacrificial lamb in silk, pushed into his room. I could barely look him in the eye, let alone act like a wife.
Off you go.
The matriarch insists a happy couple is key to the baby's future.
Being forced into his bed was a nightmare of thick tension.
Let me tell you, a happy relationship is the best prenatal education.
Qin Xiao plays along for his mother, his commands remaining cold.
He told me to come closer, and I froze in the tension.
Come here.
The ice cracks as Qin Xiao gently reads a children's book.
His soft voice made me forget the contract. I just saw a father.
Peace shatters when Wen Nuan mentions work, which Qin Xiao views as a ploy.
I must stand on my own feet when this contract ends.
It's just that this is a contract marriage. I can't just live off you. And we are going to divorce eventually.
Her manager fires Wen Nuan on the spot to appease the Qin group.
Squeezed between two worlds, I now have no job to hide in.
You offended Qin Group and still expect a job? Now get lost.
While Wen Nuan struggles, her greedy relatives find a new way to bleed her dry. They've discovered the unlimited black card she accidentally dropped.
My aunt and uncle are like vultures. They don't care about the consequences. They only see a chance to steal a life they never earned.
Who cares? Just use it already.
Qin Xiao receives alerts, and his suspicion of Wen Nuan's greed boils over.
Unaware of my family's spending, I look like a gold digger to him.
That's the black card I gave Wen Nuan.
Qin Xiao believes her innocent act is over.
progress is lost as he treats me like dirt.
The little innocent act is finally over. Her true colors are showing.
Wen Nuan tells the matriarch she must work to repay the money.
I'll work every hour to ensure I don't owe him a cent.
No, I must go. I lost the black card, and if I don't earn money, how will I repay Lord Qin later?
Colleagues force Wen Nuan into a grueling night shift, unaware of her condition.
I must endure the bullying. If I lose this job, I have nothing.
Wen Nuan, it's your turn for the night shift tonight. Stop taking time off. We don't want to cover for you.
Qin Xiao can't let the mother of his child suffer, so he commands the hotel.
The rules changed. Someone was finally fighting a battle for me.
Pass the word down. Cancel all night shifts for servers.
Qin Xiao's protection becomes even more personal. Displeased with the chef's efforts, the billionaire heir decides to take over the kitchen himself.
The man who controls a global empire was in the kitchen, arguing about soup grease. It was absurd, yet for a second, I felt like someone actually cared about me.
Everyone, get out. Get out of my sight. I'll do it myself.
The manager uses Wen Nuan as a pawn, threatening her with dismissal.
Trapped again, I knew staying meant walking into another trap.
Fine. Then pack your things and get out. From now on, you don't need to come back.
When Qin Xiao learns that Wen Nuan is still at the hotel, his jealousy and arrogance take over. He decides to confront her under the guise of an investment meeting.
I didn't know he was coming. I was just trying to survive another hour in that place, unaware that my husband was about to burn the whole building down.
Get the car.
The manager tries to force Wen Nuan to stay, but Qin Xiao arrives.
Seeing Qin Xiao felt like jumping from the frying pan into the fire.
Lord Qin.
Is he here to save or punish me?
I'm doomed. How can young mistress be here? She's wearing a server's uniform. Is this some kind of roleplay? This is a massive misunderstanding.
Qin Xiao's presence was cold and suffocating.
He looked like a predator. The real storm was just beginning.
Working overtime here. I see.
The manager's sycophancy only fuels the fire, painting Wen Nuan as a woman who sells herself for a price.
Every word from Qin Xiao was a blade. He didn't care about the truth. He only cared about the narrative he'd already built in his head.
The manager tries to force Wen Nuan with a glass of alcohol.
They tried to break me, forcing me to look to the man who despised me.
I can't drink alcohol. Lord Qin, please help me.
Qin Xiao's wrath isn't born from mercy, but from the fact that someone else dared to touch his property.
I watched the manager crumble under Qin Xiao's cold command. It wasn't protection. It was a reminder of who truly held the leash.
Yes, sir. Force it down his throat.
The drive home is a battlefield of silence and accusations, as Qin Xiao's contempt reaches a breaking point.
If I'm just a gold digger in his eyes, then there's nothing left to say. I'd rather be poor and free than a prisoner of his twisted pride.
So, in Lord Qin's eyes, that's the kind of person I am. Fine. I do love money. That's just who I am. We're getting a divorce anyway, so who I am is none of your business anymore.
The mention of divorce triggers a possessive rage in Qin Xiao.
He didn't ask, he took. Consent was never part of the contract.
Divorce? She dares to mention divorce?
The truth breaks through as the assistant reveals the manager's coercion.
Waiting for the next blow, I didn't know the truth was fighting for me.
Lord Qin, it's been cleared up. The reason Madam was drinking with guests is because the manager and foreman pressured and forced her. They've both been handled now.
Tension shifts to intimate silence.
He showed a side I wasn't prepared for.
Even though it's a secret marriage, we are still husband and wife by name. He's a normal man, so he'll definitely want to do it.
Qin Xiao's version of care is a gilded cage, demanding absolute submission in exchange for his protection.
He thinks money can buy my dignity, but I won't be a parasite. I'll earn my way out of this house, even if it kills me.
You spent millions and millions, all on card. Now you're telling me you don't want to spend my money?
Even with Qin Xiao away, his influence remains a suffocating presence within the villa walls.
I felt like a criminal in my own home. Every door I tried to open was locked by his commands.
My apologies. Young mistress, Lord Qin ordered that Madam is not to go work, nor is she to do anything tiring.
Seeking independence, Wen Nuan heads back into the lion's den.
I thought delivery was freedom, but the city is still his house.
New delivery order. Please proceed to Qin Mall for pickup.
His surveillance is absolute.
His shadow loomed over me.
Huh? That person on the scooter. Isn't that Madam? The great the Qin family, young Madam, is actually delivering food.
The shock of seeing her greedy relatives living in luxury is nothing compared to the realization of how they paid for it.
They were using the card I lost, spending Qin Xiao's money like it was their birthright. In that moment, I knew I was truly alone.
Isn't that the black card Lord Qin gave me?
The vultures don't just steal, they gloat, reveling in the destruction of Wen Nuan's reputation.
$5 million. They didn't just swipe a card, they swiped my last chance at being seen as anything other than a thief by Qin Xiao.
Transaction successful. Total spent, $5 million.
Relatives try to silence the witness.
They hurt me for gold, but a reckoning was coming.
Qin Xiao arrives, his eyes fixed on Wen Nuan. Is this the end?
This is just her tactic. I've said before, she can spend the money, but don't be a hypocrite. Shopping in a delivery outfit? She's really something.
Qin Xiao stands like a cold shadow over them all, but his eyes aren't filled with the rescue Wen Nuan hoped for. They are burning with icy contempt.
I thought he was here to save me from my family's greed. Instead, he looks at my delivery uniform and sees nothing but a calculated performance to get his attention.
You traitor. You won't give the family money, and now you want to cut off our income? I'll ruin you.
The vultures move in for the kill.
They push me down. I scream for my baby.
The relatives are already dreaming of the money they'll get by trading Wen Nuan away, but their fantasy is cut short by a voice that commands the room.
I was on the ground, begging for someone to call for help. Just as I thought it was over, he appeared like a storm.
Stop!
At the hospital, Wen Nuan reveals what happened to his money.
I didn't spend his money. My family did. I see him realize the truth.
So that money wasn't spent by her at all. I completely misunderstood her.
Faced with wrath, the relatives turn on each other to blame Wen Nuan.
Their begging only proves they never saw me as human.
Lord Qin, spare me. It's all a misunderstanding. All a misunderstanding. It's Wen Nuan, this brat of a girl. She gave us the card and told us to spend it.
As her family mocks her, Qin Xiao ends the debate forever.
I didn't expect him to step forward and claim me.
Wen Nuan is my Qin Xiao legally wedded wife, and the only young mistress of the Qin family.
The threatened miscarriage brings old Madame Qin to the hospital.
My baby is safe, but this family feels like a prison.
The patient is overworked, and along with external impact and emotional stress, there are signs of a threatened miscarriage.
The CEO finally says sorry, stripped of his pride.
His eyes aren't cold anymore, making me want to believe him.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Qin Xiao's mother insists he take care of his wife's needs.
She's pushing us together, and Qin Xiao plays the devoted husband.
Oh, my son knows you best.
Qin Xiao takes caregiving to an extreme, refusing to let her walk.
He treats me like glass. I want to hide, but I'm in his arms.
There's nothing on you that I haven't seen. Let go.
The reality of the Qin family lifestyle comes with a price tag that makes Wen Nuan's head spin with anxiety.
$500,000 a day. Every breath I take in this room is a debt I can never repay. The gap between our worlds isn't just wide, it's an ocean.
The gap between us is just too wide.
Qin Xiao shuts down talk of money with absolute authority.
He wants me to accept his favor, but I can't forget the contract.
From now on, you're not allowed to mention the word money, nor are you allowed to mention repay. You are my wife. Spending my money is only natural.
Qin Xiao floods the villa with luxury brands for his wife.
He's claiming me publicly. For a second, I almost believe it's love.
A gift from me, Qin Xiao, has never been returned. Besides, whatever other women have, my woman must have it too, and better than theirs.
The more he gives, the more she fears the contract's end.
I mentioned divorce, and he started destroying the gifts he bought.
Throw all this trash away.
He's cold over a few words. Is he keeping me for love or control?
It's a promise.
He looks at me like I've committed a crime, and I can't help but wonder if I'm just a pawn in his game. But looking at this admission letter, I remember the promise I made to my parents. I have to keep going. For them.
The acceptance letter from Huaqing University should have been a dream come true, but for Wen Nuan, it felt more like a burden.
I'm pregnant and drowning in debt. Lord Qin would never let me go to school like this. I shouldn't cause him any more trouble.
Despair is cut short by the man holding her future.
What are you looking at?
At dinner, even the warm soup couldn't hide the cold tension between them, especially when Qin Xiao's mother noticed the tears.
I had to lie to his mother. If she knew I was crying over my lost dreams, our fragile arrangement might fall apart.
No one bullied me. I was just touched by a drama I watched.
Qin Xiao finds the hidden letter and realizes the girl he thought was just a surrogate is actually a top-tier scholar.
He found it. Now he knows the one thing I wanted to keep for myself. I wait for his anger, but I only see silence.
The CEO turns to his assistant for a problem money can't fix.
This friend of mine is actually quite a catch. Everything other wives have, his wife has too. And what others don't have, his wife also has. Isn't that good enough?
Qin Xiao decides that if money can't buy security, it can certainly buy a legacy at her new school.
Donate it in the name of the Qin couple, then set up a scholarship worth $100 million, specifically for those students who are pregnant and studying.
Wen Nuan is led to the gates of the most prestigious university in the country, unaware that her path has already been paved.
I thought we were just driving, but then I saw the gates. He actually knew all along.
The gesture is massive, but the way he holds her hand tells a story that the scholarship never could.
I'll walk you in.
I tried to push him away to save us both from the gossip, but my hesitation only fueled his stubborn pride.
Don't want people seeing me? You little ungrateful thing.
A reunion with an old friend forces Wen Nuan to admit the truth she's been hiding from the world.
Husband? You're married to him?
The news of Qin Xiao's donation spreads like wildfire, and a familiar enemy steps forward to claim the credit.
That building from Lord Qin was donated for me.
Lin Wanru hasn't changed a bit. She still thinks she can step on me to get what she wants, but she has no idea who is really standing behind me.
Or did you sell yourself?
Wen Nuan stands her ground, revealing merit money can't buy.
Classmate Lin, sorry to disappoint you. I was the top scorer in the college entrance exams, so I'm here on a full scholarship set up by Qin Group.
Lin Wanru dreams of a marriage that's already happened.
Why are you acting so high and mighty? Even if you excel in school, what good does it do? In a circle where background matters, you're not even fit to carry my bags. In the future, I'm going to become Madam Qin.
The orientation takes a dramatic turn when the school announces the arrival of its most famous benefactor.
He's here. Qin Xiao is actually here. My heart is racing because I know he didn't come for the school, he came for me.
Qin Xiao prepares for a reveal on the university stage.
I wonder if she'll be surprised. When she sees me?
He's here, and my secret is at risk.
Wen Nuan. Come up here.
His gaze locks onto mine.
Mrs. Qin is revealed.
Yes. It was for one person.
Lin Wanru walks toward the stage, but Qin Xiao ignores her.
His possessive hand pulls me into the spotlight.
My wife, at this very moment, is standing right beside me.
The shock ripples through the crowd like an earthquake. The student they were just mocking is suddenly the most powerful woman in the city. Lin Wanru stands frozen, her face a mask of horror as the man she worshipped treats her like common trash.
Worthy or not, it's for me to decide. Even a single hair of Wen Nuan is more precious than you.
The ride home is silent, but the air between us is charged with something I can't quite name. I try to convince myself that this is all part of the act, but when he looks at me, the cold CEO mask slips, revealing a man who is tired of playing games.
Everyone thinks you and Lin Wanru are a better match. The Qin family and the Lin family have a deep bond. An alliance between you would benefit Qin Group much more. Did I mess things up between you two?
University was a sanctuary until Wen Nuan's past caught up with her.
Seeing a familiar face makes me feel normal again.
Who are you? Let go of Junior Wen Nuan?
Qin Xiao watches from the car, his jealousy radiating like a storm.
Well, did you know that Wen Nuan is my wife?
The confrontation is brutal as Qin Xiao states an unchangeable fact.
Next time you look for a girlfriend, you should check if she already has a husband.
The office is tense as Zhou shoves Wen Nuan to disarm the bomb.
Every step toward his desk feels like walking into a lion's den.
Look, just get in there and explain everything about your relationship with Senior Hurry. Go.
I thought honesty would help, but every compliment hurts his pride.
Wen Nuan's apology accidentally builds a pedestal for another man.
Actually, Senior is pretty amazing. He was the first from our village to get into Huaking. He's been called a genius since he was a kid. He has always been my role model.
Outside, Zhou hears the temperature drop as the apology turns to war.
It's over. Is this an apology? This is obviously adding fuel to the fire. Oh boy, it's all over. Madam just made Lord Qin explode.
The battle for her heart begins.
Then, should I congratulate you? Finally, at the same university as your role model, you can be together forever now.
The silence in the office was just the calm before the storm. Qin Xiao couldn't stand the thought of Wen Nuan admiring another man, even if it was just a senior from her past.
I tried to explain that it was just respect, but my words only made him more toxic. He looked at me like I was a possession that had dared to look at another owner. Fine, if he wants to be a jerk and kick me out, I won't stay to be his punching bag. I'm done trying to fix his broken ego for one day.
But I'm not? Am I, Qin Xiao, not great? I'm at the top of the Forbes list. In charge of the entire Qin group? How am I not great?
Qin Xiao goes on an insecure rant.
He's acting like a child.
Despite his childish outburst, Qin Xiao couldn't help himself. He cancelled every meeting just to make sure he was the first thing Wen Nuan saw when she stepped out of school.
It seems a wife praising another man in front of her husband is the ultimate psychological blow.
He marks his territory.
But Wen Nuan wasn't ready to play the role of the obedient wife. Her friend Nianian insisted on a group dinner, and for once, Wen Nuan wanted to be a normal student instead of a bird in a gilded cage.
Nianian has been there for me through everything. I couldn't say no to her, even if it meant defying Qin Xiao's silent orders.
Special Assistant Zhou, I'm going to dinner with classmates. Tell Lord Qin to go back. No need to pick me up.
The rejection hit his pride, and jealousy radiated through the car.
He acts like a king while burning holes in the gate.
Why would I care? Who do you think I, Qin Xiao, am? Would I actually track a woman's movements? Ridiculous.
Special Assistant Zhou knew exactly how to break Qin Xiao's fake composure. A few words about college hookups, and the billionaire's mask shattered instantly.
Wait! That's the madam. They're driving away. Lord Qin, are we really not going to follow her?
So much for not caring. He's following me like a shadow, waiting for me to slip up. He doesn't want a wife, he wants a prisoner.
At dinner, Nianian drops a bomb to end the mystery.
Nianian wanted everyone to know who I belong to.
Hey, alright, enough. Come here. All of you. Don't even think about it. Wen Nuan is already taken.
Instead of peace, Lu Yang claims Wen Nuan is forced.
Wen Nuan, stop covering for him. I know. Marrying Qin Xiao isn't what you really want.
He's saying everything I've felt in my darkest moments. He thinks he's saving me, but he's just another man telling me what I should want.
From the shadows, Qin Xiao feels guilt about their transactional marriage.
Right. I was the one who asked for this marriage, only for the sake of the child. I guess I never considered if she was actually willing.
He's finally realizing that money can't buy a soul. But is it too late? The contract was signed in blood and desperation, not love.
Lu Yang begs her to run, but Wen Nuan breaks.
I'm no victim. I chose to survive. It's no mistake.
Senior Lu Yang, have you had enough of this nonsense?
Will I lose it all?